strings in any programming language are one of the main things that you're going to use all the time, apart from maybe the likes of integers and stuff like that. So it's really important to understand is how you create strings and how you manipulate strings and how you copy strings and how you do many, many more things to strings. But in the beginning, you have to know how to initialize strings, and there's two ways of basically doing it. So let's just make string 1. And we can do it like this, and we can do then string 2, and we can say we can do it like this. These are both creating an empty string, all right? They have absolutely nothing in it whatsoever. And if we went string 1 is empty, right, and if string 2 is empty, then we will see in both of them that we can say that string 1 is empty, and we can copy it and do the same. We can say string 2 is empty as well. And you will see in a second, once it debugs this and it puts out the print on the bottom, that you'll see that it says string 1 is empty and string 2 is empty. Once this is finished in building this amazingly massive program, super simple, string 1 is empty. So if we just change to put a space in string 1, you can see now that string 1 is not empty, and it has then a different length. So if we then say string 1 dot count here, and we just copy this above here, and then we go to here and say string 2 and string 2, and remove this just to see what the count is. You'll see that string 1 is count 1 and string 2 is count 0. All right. Now, if we want to update the value of the string using the other format, then we can say here and put a space in it once again, and we are creating exactly the same string. Okay. And when we update it, we can see that string 1 1 and string 2 2 1, because they're both not empty, we're not getting this output anymore. Now, if we want to be able to test if string 1 is equal to string 2, we can do that, and then we can print out, say, string 1 and 2 are equal, all right, because they are, all right. And that's basically a simple way of being able to pass each value onto it. Now, however, if we now if we make that a var, string 1, and then we make, say, string 3 is equal to, let's say string 3 is equal to string 1, and then string 1, what we're going to do is we're going to plus equal, and we're going to put hello onto it. So we're going to mutate it, we're going to add this space hello to the end of this one string. All right, let's remove the first string, and just to show you now, string 1 is equal to this, and let's remove this, and then string 3 is equal to string 3, and let's remove these because we've seen that already, and come to here. You can see that string 1 is equal to space hello, all right, because we changed it to be space hello, and string 3 is equal to basically nothing. What happened here? Well, it basically when we said let string 3 is equal to string 1, this said make a complete copy of this string 1 and pass it over to string 3. So they are two different strings, even though we are using the assignment operator to assign the value of string 1 to string 3. That's all we have done, is we've said, hey, take all of the characters inside of this string and make a copy of that onto string 3. So you can see that strings are always passed by value and not passed by reference, which is another topic for another day, which we're not talking about. So it means that whenever you assign another variable that one string, it means it's always passed by value and it's made a copy. And just finally, if we want to get rid of these, and let's put that to here and say David Thorne, and we want to then iterate over then the letters in the string, we can then say for letter in string 1, and then we can simply just say here, which we've covered this in another video, but I just thought to pump out this video a little bit, we could add this to the end of it as well. All right, but if you haven't seen the video about for in loops, then check that video out as well. And we can see here when we loop through it, we've got DAVID and then space THORN as well. Super simple. And then if we then say Unicode scalars count here as well, is another thing that we can do. And we can see they've all got one Unicode scalar. with that said, a super easy video. I just pushed it out a little bit to make it, rather than make it like a 30-second video. That is strings in a nutshell. Basically, that is how to initialize strings in a nutshell, and initialize an empty string as well. And I've showed you a couple more things as well, what you can do with strings too. With that said, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and if you've got any feedback on this video or any ways that I can enhance it at all, then let's start a conversation in the comment section down below. Other than that, thanks very much and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao, and goodbye.